Hello! My name's Farley and welcome to my stream. We are back in Cobblemon and a little higher up today, to perhaps everyone's surprise. I have done a little bit of off-camera mining. So, in order to get an idea of just how many ores we have, let's just come on out here. We got a lovely long pillar of many, many ores. I did some off-camera mining the other night, and certainly paid off. I certainly didn't do as much as I could have done, but I thought that should do, at least to get started today. Now, why have I mined all these ores? That is kind of the key question. Part of it is preparation. I need some more materials. I'm gonna need things like bag upgrades. I'm gonna need some fancier, more expensive Pokeballs. There are all sorts of reasons that you'll want to certainly have plentiful diamonds. I'd quite like a bit more gold, but I suspect I'm gonna have to do a bit more digging that's higher up. And I need to really toggle all the way markers off and on at some point. But for now, we're going to get started on the stream in just a minute by tackling all of these with the oh-so-handy hammer with Fortune 3, which is going to do a lot of good, I think. In the very least, we'll have a... I think we should walk away from this with quite a substantial amount. Specifically, there are 88 blocks of diamond ore here. Quite a lot, as you can assuredly tell. Ooh, there we go. That's the right button. So, let's get started with demolishing this pile and just checking. Like, these were the loose ones that I started with. So we've already got 5 diamonds. We've got the pickup mod grade to grab everything. So let's dig on down. Now we're into the iron. And back to diamonds. Another benefit is, as you can see, my XP levels are rising quite sharply. I'm not going to object to that. Because goodness knows, having more levels for enchanting really helps. Especially as I don't have any sort of grinder or farm yet. Although, that being said, maybe I should consider it. We've got a couple of zombie spawners, and we've got a skelly spawner, which might be the more lucrative of the two. And oh, as soon as we're down. Yeah, I spy a little guy on my radar over there. Where is a boat? Where are you? Come back here. A Rowlet! Look how cute he is! You're so cute! You're so cute! Oh my goodness, look how cute he is! And another Eevee. Now, the question is this Eevee also a betrayer who is going to secretly have a creeper waiting for me? Like the one from the other day. I really need to make a short featuring that, because that was absolutely kind of hilarious, but also absolutely tried to kill me. Where did you go? Where did you go? You're right behind me, of course you are. Where is the boat? There you are. Oh, sneaky thing. Haha! Got you now. And you're not even a very good Eevee, so we're going to let you go. But, did see you. And we found a Rowlet! Wonderful. What a good start to the stream. They're so cute. They're so cute. Alright, we're going to catch you in a minute, but we're going to have a quick nap first. As soon as I find where I put my sleeping bag. I must have it somewhere. Where did I... Oh, it's right there. Of course it is. Oh, pardon me, it's a little later than I usually stream. We got started at 7 and we want to go for at least 2 hours, I think. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. We'll see. But for now, we have a Rowlet. Well, a Wooloo has joined the Rowlet. So we'll come back to them in a second. I just want to make sure, did I miss anything on the journey down? Hopefully nothing fell into the tree. But I think we got... Oh, we nearly missed a couple of diamonds there. Oh, and one there. Do we have any... Yeah, we've got some dirt, so let's just double check. Even with the magnet, that doesn't mean that stuff kind of falling down in various directions. I'm not seeing anything else. I think we got the most of it, so let's work our way down here. And let's have a look at our spoils. We have... So that is 3 stacks and a half of diamonds. Very nice. I am pleased with that. We've got a full stack and a half of gold, quite a bit of lapis. We've got some raw iron as well. And of course, your usual amounts of redstone dust. I am pretty chuffed with that, so that is great. Let's just put these away, shall we? 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna just make 25 blocks of diamonds. And then all the lapis we want also in blocks, just to tidy up. And then we're going to smelt all the gold first. And then we'll put the iron in as well. That should do. So we now have 2 and a bit stacks, plus 34 blocks. So tidy sum indeed. Although when you consider you need quite a few of those blocks when upgrading filters, could always use more. But that can be a bit of digging for another day. And we are at 31 levels, so we can certainly enchant something else. Let's have a look. We've got this, this, and this. So let's have a look. We got Unbreaking 3 for there. Again, Unbreaking 3. And then on the axe, Fortune 3. Not a terrible thing to have on there, especially for certain trees. While it doesn't give more wood, it does give more saplings. So, I'll have to have a quick think about that. Let's see. I'm inclined to think maybe on the chest plate. The diamond leggings we have right now aren't the worst. So let's slap that on the chest plate, I think. And of course it's only Unbreaking. Well, we'll leave that as it is for now. And can always re-enchant that when I've got a bit more XP again. So, for now, what we're interested in is catching a very cute Rowlet. What a good start to the stream. I think the only thing that would make it even slightly better would be to have a grand old time. There we go. Ooh. Stream info failed to update. Oh, so no. Hang on a second. Actually, let's see if I can get looks like some info on the stream is not changing. I don't know if it's an issue with Twitch. I'm getting lots of errors. I don't know if anyone else has had similar. So stream info manually. That's done. No, it is not updating, so obviously it is not a Wednesday. But I am live. I'm not sure why that's refusing to update. It's a bit weird. Alright, I might try and play with that again a little bit, but that's a little bit odd. Hopefully people are seeing what's going on stream, even if it's currently just the window that's open. That's a little bit strange. Let's just have a quick look. It's just no, it seems to be working. But it says is it really following early chat? I didn't think I had it set for chat settings. Let's have a look. One of these days I'll figure Twitch out, but it's apparently not going to be today. Anyway, catching. Cute Rowlet. Let's go. Nope, that didn't take, so we are going to use the grass whistle, hopefully. That doesn't have any trouble. Hey there, cool super beast. How are you doing? You having a good afternoon / evening, depending on your time zone? Did that? Nope, did not sleep. Let's go try again. There we go. He's quite a bit low level as well, so let's consider... Oh, didn't need the level balls, but I'll take it anyway. Huzzah! Now let's let the sheepy out of there. Twitch is being a little bit weird today. It's not letting me update the stream information, so beg your pardon for any errors. For one thing, it is a Thursday, not a Wednesday, but it won't let me update. I'm doing all right. Certainly can't complain anyway. Just keeping on, as with any day. But I was just showing, obviously, we just caught a Rowlet who spawned literally as I got to the bottom of a rather large tower of ore, which has now turned into many, many riches. We have now a considerable amount of diamond blocks, which I am quite pleased about. Put that there, and let's see. Because today we do want to crack on a bit more with some building, which means we're going to need to grow some things. We've certainly got plenty of ore, and we've got a lot of granite, so I'm happy to have that. But I think, let's see. It's got the pickup upgrade. That doesn't need to be upgraded again. Ooh, we've got lots of berries we should probably put away, though. So we'll do that in just a moment. Now, where is... There we go. There we are. So we've put those away. And as you can see, we got lots and lots and lots of berries, which I'm quite pleased about. Slowly making our way with getting everything out of the garden. We've still quite a few berries to find out in the wild. But I'm sure we will get there. So put these in here. Put the carrots in here, obviously. And put the redstone into squares so we can put them away with the rest of them. I think the gold backpack is going to need an upgrade, and we're probably going to need a stack upgrade for it. So it's a good thing that we just did that. So grab a bunch of sticks, grab some of these. So we want to make, what is it? I think mod. Oh, it needs string. Well, good thing we got plenty of that too. So mod. Filter. And we're going to want, which one is it? Advanced restock? No. Deposit? No. Refill upgrade. Filter upgrade. Probably will need the filter upgrade eventually, but for the moment, let's... So that's not quite appearing how I wanted. Here we go. Is that it? Surely not. Upgrade base needs iron. Oh, we've certainly got plenty of that. So let's make a couple of these. And then we're going to want some copper blocks. We're going to want some iron blocks. I don't know if I have enough gold blocks, but we'll see. Stack upgrades. It's got 2 of those. Oh, it is nighttime, so let's just have a quick nap. Let's put these away. Now the question is, do I have... I don't think I have enough to upgrade I'm going to have to fix one, I think. Let's make that a gold one. The question becomes, do I want to make it this one that's gold, or do I want to... Where do I want to start? I think if nothing else, we want to put the stack upgrade one so it's a double slot here. And instantly we got some more space. But we also want to grab that, and we're going to upgrade it with some diamonds. So put that in the middle. Surround it by diamonds, and now we have a diamond backpack. And that too means even more space. So can't complain about that whatsoever. So, diamonds back in there, and then and immediately spending some diamonds here. So multiplies the number of stacks that can fit in a slot by 8. That's kind of absurd, and it's absurdly expensive, but totally worth it, I think. The question is, do I want to use that in this backpack, since this is like my main holdover? Or, and I'm kind of leaning here, I think I might put it in this diamond backpack, because this is my main gathering travel backpack. The only thing with that, of course, is I might need to make a second travel backpack just to have extra things for depending on what I want to gather. Because this one, even though it's diamond, it's still going to fill up in each slot. Might take up like to 8 stacks, but if there's so many different conflicting items, that's not going to matter in the long run. So, I think that I'm going to put that in here. We'll take this one out. There we go. So, I've now got that. Got a stack multiplier. Do I want it in there? Not yet. This one might be good to have a stack modifier, but again, diamond backpack. Might be better to make another one specifically to put things like the medication, carbos, the upgrades, these sort of things, and keep them separate from like fossils and the upgrade items and the boosting items. Oop. Just feels like a good day to consider these things. While I remember, let's move this little fellow over. He's not in the Eevee box. Although I see an Eevee that needs to be in the Eevee box. Instead, we want a Rowlet over here. Because we've caught Rowlet and its evolution. Well, caught its evolution first, but the Rowlet second. Hard to say which one has better stats, really. At the very least, the Rowlet is faster. But I'd need to look up what stats are better, really, for that kind of Pokemon. Not that it matters when you're not really doing things like battling. But, who knows, we might add a mod pack in future that encourages it, so we'll see. I think for the moment, let's grab this. We're going to just make... I think let's... Is it just one chest? No, I need more wood. Let's just grab all that wood and... 3, so we need a bit more wood. There we go. One more. And then we can make some backpacks. Make 3 backpacks. Put this chest in here, because you never know. And let's put one here. One here. One here. Now we're going to put these away. And since we're here, did this run out? Yep, it did. Okay. We want some more ore. Coal, that is. Put that in here to smelt as well. So it's 32, 33, 32, so that's a nice good stack. So we've already got 7 gold. But we were going to use a few of these for upgrading, so let's just grab the copper. And then we'll grab the iron. Oh, no, don't need to grab the extra iron. We've got plenty in here. Well, let's put the sticks away. So we've got copper, and then we'll look at gold. So one backpack. That one's done. This one's done. And the third one. Gonna need to dye these so we keep them all apart. Alright, let's put that away. Then put the copper in. And followed by bag 1. Bag 2. Bag 3. And then, because we like a bit of gold, let's do 1, 2, 3. So we've got all those upgraded to being quite useful. The regular farm pack should probably get an upgrade as well. Yeah, just in case. Of course, now the question becomes, what colours do I want to use for that? So, we've got a light blue dye that I think could do for a backpack. So let's just make it lighter blue. No, it doesn't really do anything. Let's see about putting a bit of white dye on that backpack. It does make it a bit paler, so we'll go with that. So we've got the diamond backpack as the main one. We've got the light blue backpack. Got this one and this one. So really it comes down to what are the purposes for the different backpacks. I think one is going to be for the medical supplies. I think that's going to be this one. So let's just move those here, and these can go here. Along with all these. And I think also the candies can go in here as well. We can relocate a few more items as we see fit. But that can be that backpack. We'll put that there for now. Do I have any other dye colours? That is the question. Well, we can turn a peony into pink dye, I think. Yep, bright pink dye. Let's make one of the backpacks bright pink. Barely visible, but it'll do. What do we want to do with this one is the question. Well, this is the Pokeball backpack. Why there's a stone axe in there, I do not know. Maybe we should upgrade this backpack as well. Can't hurt. But I'll have to think about it. This backpack... And what other plants have we got? Got orange cosmos. We got a dandelion, so let's make a yellow. And we can make this backpack sort of yellow gold colour. So this one and this one. Could be worth doing, yes, the oh so handy things of organisation. Maybe a wood gathering backpack and a stone one? Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense to have, although one maybe for the... Actually, you know what? We have all these spare chests over here. Let's put the fossils in here for now. They can have their own dedicated chest. Oh, quick sleep. Right, nothing too interesting outdoors right now. I guess as we go along we can figure out what other uses we have for these. Just doesn't hurt to have the extra bag space. This one again is going to be the main gathering backpack, so let's just transfer all of these over. Turn off that. We don't need the filter active. We've given more room in here, which goes a long way. I feel like... I don't think we need this yet, but I do think it's worth upgrading just the diamonds. Diamond quality backpack for that one. There we go. That's better. We can always add the stackable mod in future, but for now, that is going to go in here. I don't know if it's going to be worth it to maybe have one for this one. We'll see in future. I mean, it's not... It gets progressively more expensive, but we've got, at the moment, plenty of ore and such. We already used some of our diamond blocks, though, which not thrilled about, but necessary. Really, it's gold that's kind of the bottleneck, which always takes me by surprise. You'd think there'd be more of it, but I suppose until we go to the Nether, which might be something we start preparing for this stream. Yeah. So, for now, what I was thinking of doing is coming on down here. Might make a separate staircase that just comes down this way instead. We'll see. But we have our future storage space down here. Now, I'm thinking of using more tuff for the walls. Whoops. Not quite what I was intending there, but, you know. There we go. So I'm thinking maybe dig out the walls a little bit, put more of the tuff in with, like, sort of pillar looks. And then I'm going to have the sort of the chests stacked like this in a row with, certainly on this wall, of 3, and then have, like, sort of a space here to come up alongside it, maybe. Although it could look nicer, if, at least on this wall, putting it that way, I think. Yeah, actually, I think that might work better. Let's see. Then we have... Where's the other one? Here we go. So on sort of this wall, and then maybe on this wall as well. So I'll need to extend that over a bit. And that means adding more floor. No! We extend the wall over... how many spaces? So it's... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really. So we'd make that the sort of side pillar. Although it came across from here, but... No, we'll make this look a little more ruined with the tuff. But make it more like one of these pillars, and then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 with a 5th down there. And then you've got room for sort of double chest here, double chest here. I'm thinking of putting something on the bottom, though, to make it look more like a sort of a plinth holding it up, just for the side. And then we'll do, throughout, sort of different sections, maybe pillar them out. And just go from there. Just kind of wing it a little bit. That is my thought process for in here. So we'll get started on that shortly. I actually made a second obsidian hammer and I've already gone through it like the Kraken. Oh my goodness, it is just gone straight through it. But we'll put the fortune hammer away. And yeah, so that I think we'll get on with. But we're going to need a lot more wood for double chests. That's really going to be the big sticking point, I think. Oh, we have a Pikachu sighting. An actual Pikachu and not a Pichu. You can tell that on the map because the cheeks are bright red. Which does remind me. Oh, you're a cutie. Come back here. We caught one yesterday, which I need to dig out of the storage and take a closer look at. Oh, I love this. The sleeping animation for Pikachu is so adorable. I do love the little zzz that appears over the head as well. So that's F1. Let's try and catch you with a quick ball. I'm honestly surprised at how quickly they fell asleep. Usually it takes a bit more work than that. Yeah, usually takes a lot more work than that. So, well done, Mau Mau. You actually hit something with your sleep powder almost immediately. That's very unlike you. I guess she must be showing off today. all very pleased with our progress on the base. So, first, do we have trees in here? No, we've got a couple of these that need to go away. Wilted lily in here, and sea pickles! Again, oak saplings are going to be the easiest to use for making chests. We do need to take down that tree briefly. And go from there. Let's put that back in there. Oh, didn't grab these. Alright. Actually, one thing I may do. Let's grab this backpack, and then I'm gonna grab the pickup upgrade. Stick it in here, turn that on, and let's go pick some berries. And another Pikachu. Apparently it is grown-up Pokemon Day. Is it, where are the Pichus? Is it take your Pichu to work day or take your parent to school day? Dang, you're pretty good. Comparatively. Oh, well, we'll take that. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna just pick some berries. Oop. And hope. Oop. Could it be? Did we get... I think we did. We got another wiki berry. Excellent. And we've got some blackberries as well. Which we grew because we found that originally. And now we've got wiki berry that was only available through breeding. So we're going to plant these as well. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So that already a great start. I think we can probably get rid of these because we've got the ones we wanted. We can then focus. I think though, I'm lacking a couple of the berries needed for crossbreeding. Like there's one that is meant to be only found on sort of pleasant sandy beaches, but I haven't seen it yet. Shock of shocks, there are not a lot of very sandy, nice beaches around here. Excellent, there we go. But I do need to check what berries cross with the Enigma berry. Once we've grown a few more of those, anyway. That was another blackberry. Excellent. I think we may have actually gotten all the ones that can be crossbred from these two rows, but I'll need to double check those before I take the plants down. There we go. Still getting a bit of crossbreeding happening here, which is fun because of the planted rows. Beedrill seems to really like the lantern. I don't know if that's intentional or just a funny coincidence. goes that one. Almost done. Excellent. There we go. All covered. And then in for some sleep. And we put this here. Grab this from there. And we've got quite a few berries tucked away here now. Didn't grab more mints because I don't need them at the moment, so they can stay where they are. But I am happy with that progress. Right, so we've got the pickup. So what happens if... Advanced pickup has more options. Ooh! I'd say let's do that. So we'll need 2 gold bars, 3 redstone, and a diamond. 1, 2, 3. 2 gold. 1 diamond. 2 gold and 3 redstone. So we'll go back to the main backpack, which is here. Ooh! I don't know what NBT stands for, but ignore durability, match item, or block item. Ooh! That's cool. So you could, if you were mining and you didn't want deep slate cobblestone, you could ignore that and it will just not pick any of that up while you're going through, but it'll grab everything else. Oh, that's good. Or if you really want to focus making sure you definitely grabbed something, it will always prioritize these items to put them in here, I think. I think that's right. Either way, that sounds excellent. Something to play with later for sure. Let's put those there. Alright, so we've got our backpack sorted. Let's grab some more tuff, because we're going to need that. Whether I like it or not, we're going to need a bit more tuff here. I'm going to grab some diorite, because I do like how diorite looks. We don't have a large amount, but we've got plenty. And just to make sure, I am going to just make a quick pit stop. This is the mining strip mine I've been doing offline. Buried all the way to the bottom. So we're nearly at bedrock. We're just a level or 2 above. So I've been going up and down in rows, going around the lava. But I've got a couple of chests in here, which have got some stuff in them. As you can see, lots of cobbled deep slate. So if we're ever building with it, we are well set. But we do have some tuff in here as well. And put that there. Yeah, I'd say that'll do. And then we go back up to the top. And we want to plant some trees before we leave. Full prediction, I think we're going to see another suite of bees popping up, because that seems to be very popular. It's not a bad thing, just it's an unusual thing that I never expect to have happen. So there we go. Alright, we'll put that away in that backpack for now. Alright, what are we looking at on the map here? Not a whole lot of things. We've got the butterfree. I think we have one of these. Or in the very least, we've scanned it, so let's just double check. Yep. Yep, it's even captured there, according to that, so. Hello, Growlithe. I forget which version. Is this Hisuian version? Is it? I think that's right. The Hisuian version of Growlithe. Is that in the game yet or no? I honestly forget which versions of certain Pokemon are and aren't available yet. Alright, so we've got the double chest of materials. We'll add these. These remaining tough ones in here. Did I put... I think I put it back upstairs tonight. Oh. Alright, so we're going to put this there. This here, that's fine. We just need to go grab the stone cutter table. Or just stone cutter, I think it is. Did I put it? There it is. There we go. Alright, so we've got the medication there. Was there anything else in here that should move? Not at the moment. So just put these in the right there. I still can't get over the fact that we got an enchanted golden apple. A notch apple. Wahey. Ah, remedies and revive. These should go in here. There we go. So, yeah. Thinking about the storage room did take up a little bit of brain space. I was having some real troubles figuring out how I wanted this to look. Mostly because it really depends on what kind of sort of storage system you're wanting to have and how much you're wanting to build in terms of like a base and a story here. Like, this is my starting base. Do I really want to be quite as expansive as I'm currently planning to be? And I think, why not? I'm intending for this to go for a while. And I want it to look good. So, any future planned bases, they can wait. It's going to be a while before we get there, so, oops. Most especially because I need to figure out the directions to get to the place I have in mind. Oh, Quilava. Just immediate, yep, nope. All of that on pause. Quilava sighted. Oh, you're a good one. Alright, let's see. Will the quick ball work? If not, we've got plenty of level balls. And you're level 42, so it might not work quite as effectively. Let's try Grass Whistle. Ooh. But it missed. Of course it missed. It always misses. Don't get burned, Mama. I have a feeling it's not going to go well for Mau Mau. How are you missing? Stop that. So, let's go with Aurora for now then. I don't want her to hit too hard though, because I don't want this to die. Alright, let's slash. Oh, that went straight to 50. Oh. Right, let's try catching it. with the level ball. Ancient Great Ball can't hurt. Another one? I was joking! Oh, there goes Aurora. Darn it. Alright, Larvitar can come out. I'd really prefer not to hit you though. Because you're gonna just keel over. Or maybe keel over a bit less if we keep doing the defense. Nope, not quite. Well, we've got timer ball, so let's grab a few of these. Huzzah! Well done, Larvitar. And since you're all looking a bit pale, I need a little bit of care. We're going to go over to the Pokemon Center. And then we're going to have a nap right here, out in the open, because why not? I spy a shiny! Oh, look at you! Now that is a coat. That's extremely Bugs Bunny coded. Let's get a good look at you, hey? Oh, I love that. He's so silvery. Oh my goodness. Alright, who is here? Who is in my chat? Because you have the chance to get this guy named after you. Oh my gosh. And we just got them all healed up, so let's just grab a few Pokeballs. We don't have a Bumblebee, I don't think. Yeah, no, we don't have them yet, so a repeat ball, a timer ball will probably work, but not a repeat ball. But if we put them to sleep, a dream ball would be good to have them in. What gender are you? We don't know. Let's scan you then. A female Bumblebee, so not gonna be falling in love, that's for sure. I could probably grab a couple of Park Balls. Probably not a fast ball though. I do like some of the ancient Rosette balls. Roseate. So let's see. One moment. Well, cool, Super Beast. It looks like you are the only person here, so this Bumblebee is going to be nicknamed after you. So we can either name it for you, or you can pick the name. What would you prefer? And we will get them into a Pokeball straight away. Oh, wrong one. But, well, that's fine because we need throwing a Swift Ball first. Quick Ball, rather. Huzzah! And there we have it! We have a shiny! It's been a little while since we had one on stream, so excellent. Excellent news. I'm very happy about that. Thank you, Larvitar. Let's go back and see what their stats are. We've had quite a bit of luck today. We had a Rowlet show up. And then that incredibly shiny and very cute Bumblebee. Let's see. Oh, and this Quilava with very, very nice stats. We've got them too. So let's just grab the Bumblebee. Technically they can be evolved, but we're not going to. Not the best stats, but you can't have everything. The important thing is they are extremely shiny, albeit they're a bit tough coloured. Come on out. Come on then. Come on. Oh, apparently they can't go over carpet. That explains a few things. There we go. Look at you. Look at what a cutie they are. Alright, so we will give them a name later. But that goes into the shiny box. So I think that was the 4th shiny. So we've got 3 so far. We've got Dice for Dice Roller, Evershine for Evershiner, Dari for Darren 814, and we will get the next one named on here as well. So let's just put that in here. Put these away. And the Dream Ball can go away in here as well. But what luck. Now, speaking of luck, if we want to call it that, where is our Stherium? And it's a good thing we have a spare campfire, because oh my gosh. I was joking about this. I was joking about stupid bees. And we got so many of them. Alright, so that's going to calm them down, and then I can silk touch it. I don't know what that achievement is. Move a bee's nest or beehive with 3 bees inside using silk touch. Well, hey! Alright, let's grab the fire as well. And we'll put that there like this. Followed by oak saplings. We've certainly got enough of a hive that maybe we can actually consider a proper honey farm at some point. It's a good thing I made a bunch of extra campfires. But yeah, so we've got lots of bees. We could probably use a few more flowers, but not posies, so let's grab the ones over here. Oh, most of the others have gone inside, so much for that, but it's got full honey, and full honey. We'll need to grab a few things for that. Do not think I have a few things actually, but we'll see. I think shears for wax. And of course, 1 bottle. Because why not? Now, having the campfires there mean they won't object to me taking a few things. There we go. I think that's all we need, really. For now. I'll put that in here. And we'll put... Oh, honeycomb was also in there. One of these days, I'm going to find a good fletchling, because I like fletchling. Ooh! A wild Leafeon! I already have one! As well as my own! This does not mean that they are immune to me catching them, because I love Leafeon. Even if you are incredibly bad. Oh my gosh. Come back here. They're still going to go into my collection. Eventually. When they let me catch them. They are a repeat, so let's see. Let's go. They are 53, so I can do something on that. Ooh, that was a bit of a drain. Knockoff didn't do very much, okay. Oh, the sunlight is strong. Ooh. Let's try Sucker Punch. But it failed! Of course it did. Oh dear. Well, this is gonna end poorly. Alright, let's drop that one. I have a feeling... Aurora. Yeah, Aurora! What the heck? We're gonna have to level you up and think about what we can get done for you there. My gosh. Who to send out instead? I suppose Malma can go Leafeon versus Leafeon. Wasn't very effective against you. Good. It fell asleep. Excellent. Because I know what the zombies are like around here. Let's have a quick nap. Guys, you don't need to intervene here. It's a sanctioned battle. No, I'm serious, it's fine. Go back to work, Ted. It's fast asleep. Let's try again. Oop. Oh, that one's mine. And that's the wild one. Okay. Woo! There we go. Let's go heal Aurora. Samuel and oh sweet. I think they can follow me. Let's call you. I'm just gonna call you Sweetie because you are a sweetie. Oop. Or I will when the game lets me edit your name. Sweetie. I can technically evolve you now. Yeah, let's do it. Very cute. So, not quite ready to evolve any higher than that, but let's see. Sweet Scent. Lowers evasiveness, that's always a good thing. What does aromatic this? Raises the spell of an ally power. No. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. You two can follow me about while we get along and get on with a few things, I think. Now, I was going to put the honey away first. Oh, we got a visitor. Hello, Mr. Lot Bunny. There we go. Oh, I think we can take some of this and make honeycomb block. Oh, it's only 4. That's cool. Salt that again. And what I remember, which won't be for very long, because as everyone can see, I get easily distracted. We're going to just quickly run over and find our farmer villager. What have we got here? Efficiency 4. Is it you? Nope. It's you. I will take those. And you've got us up to... Ooh, we got an Arcanine. I do love me an Arcanine. Oh, those... Oh. That's probably the worst I've seen in a while. 0 speed, 0 attack, 3 special defense. Oh my goodness. You're an incredibly handsome boy. Yes, you are. I am not going to catch you, though. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, King. Now, I was going to check. What is your level of friendship? Yeah, he needs to be a bit higher, so he can hang out with us for a while. I'm actually really pleased with how this came out. Oh, hey, Daniel, that was a good jump. Very nice perch on the wall. Yeah, no, I'm really pleased with how that wall came out. It's I mentioned before that I tried to style it with the dry wall, dry slate walls that they have here in Ireland. They're quite old, very old style, but you can't really match the exact rocks and the way that they stack things. So I just kind of went more with keeping the grayscale, but applying it more to match sort of old-time-ish, run-down, there for a long time, collapsed kind of appearance for the farm. Or rather, the wall. The farm itself is looking quite lovely, and I'm very pleased with its progress. So, if we do a quick F4 here, as you can see, the watermelons and the pumpkins are now all grown, and they look especially lovely. I am very pleased by that. And you can even see with the Rookie D desperately trying to get in. It hasn't figured out it just has to go over the fence, not under it, but that is the way of it, I suspect. Now, one last quick check. Is there anything interesting on the map? Nope, we can now go back to focusing on what we were going to do today, which is work a little bit on the storage room. I am thinking of replacing this with oak wood, but again, not right now. We're going to wait for those trees to grow, hopefully without more bees. Of all the things I would have thought I'd say, no more bees wasn't one of them. Alright, come in, you two. Come on. It's fine, you can come in. There you go. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of work on the walls here. This needs to go this way a bit. Not too much, because I think if we're going to expand further, it's going to be over in this direction. Mindful of that one little dot of lava. Right there. I'm sure we can plug it in if we need to. And of course be mindful of this apparent pit of lava that's incredibly close to under my house. And then we'll probably have like... Once it's done, I'm going to maybe think about having a ladder that drops on down here. Or maybe a bubble elevator, so I might leave a bit of space in the middle. We'll see. Right now, we're focusing on the walls. So, put dirt there. This grass block could go in here. We don't need to have this on right now. Gold backpack, that backpack. Both of those, I think, we can more or less take out of the bag for the moment. We can put these over here. They haven't got a use right away. And I just want to keep that clear. We will definitely need this. We're not going to need the axe. I think the silk touch can stay there. Silk touch hammer can go in here. Again, axe can go here. Obsidian hammer can remain for a little bit. I don't think we need a shovel. It's mostly going to be the diamond pickaxe, I think, that's it's the primary thing we need here. Oh, wait, no, I tell you what, I'm going to need the silk touch hammer for mass clearance. And, of course, the light blue sleeping bag as well. So we want this pillar. This will turn into a tough pillar. We'll probably try and ruin it, like do a cracked one. We'll need to check upstairs to see if we got the slabs. Because I think I did relocate quite a few things up there. So we got, no, we got mostly down here. That's fine. We'll make this sort of a more rough and tumble pillar. And we'll put that on the floor. And we will extend it that way by 2. Now, because it's sort of getting close to the edge of the cliff there, I want to be very careful about how deeply I go in. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that is as far as we want to go. But I do also need to then go up 1. I think that'll be enough. So let's just grab chiseled tough, checkered tough polish, some of that, and the chiseled. Okay. And then we want that's fine. Cracked stone bricks. Let's grab a couple of these. Because I think... And also just some regular tough to indicate, like, it's very worn away. We're in sort of a bit of a ruined area that's underground. That maybe we've found it and we're repurposing it. And then... So that was pillar. No, smooth. Oh. Can only sleep at night. Not quite night then. Okay. And it was an andesite in the middle, but I'd say let's do tough in the middle, followed by cracked stone. Followed by deliberate cobblestone, I think. There we go. I don't... Can we put... Let's just see... I want that and crack... Oh, we can. We can do cracked tough blocks. So we'll take these. So we could replace that. There we go. That looks good. I like that. That's replacing this polished tough. And then the row above it is still going to be a checker. So let's just have a... Oh, can we sleep? There we go. There we go. Finally, the stream data let me update it. So, name that Charmander. So I am taking suggestions for naming the singular Charmander that showed up in our base. There we go, and that will be one of these. So if anyone has suggestions, I am willing to take them. And then we want to grab this one. A nice thing about Silk Touch, which I wasn't using, but the nice thing about Silk Touch is it does let me preserve a lot of these, which, oddly enough, the Silk Touch hammer was doing. So we want this checkered one across the top row here, because we're going to match this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one goes. Yeah, that's meant to be the pillow top. And we want... and that's cracked stone. We'll move that away, and then we'll do 2 there. So we'll do the regular... use it, yep. 1... then that one down there. It's meant to be andesite, so do we have... there we go, 1 polished andesite. Excellent. So we will... do I want to change this so it's a different colour in the background? I feel like I should. I'm just not sure what colour to change it to. Are there any patterns for stone that could be fun? Why are there not any sort of paler greys? Unless andesite counts as paler grey, I guess. Let's have a look. Andesite. Vertical disordered andesite bricks. Let's give them a try. I mean, worst that happens is they don't look any good. So we're gonna do a little bit of Silk Touch, just singular rather than many, just to get an idea. Again, Polished Tuff by itself could actually do the job. But I'm just wondering if we want something a bit lighter in the back to highlight. Oh, that could actually... I think that works. Actually. That kind of works. Maybe with... Let's just see. And do we want some regular andesite? Maybe a little bit of polished andesite? Or do we want more of a brick? Do that one there, and then we're going to put these in, put the polished. Like, how does that look? Oh, that's going a bit too dark. Although it's on the bottom row, so that might not matter quite so much. Yeah, I think we can go with that. So let's do 1, 2, 3. So those. I think that could work. It's still patterned. But it's gonna be behind here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gotta match that. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3 chests, and I think like no bottom row of chests. I don't think. I want to maybe have like, what do I want? Let's see. Let's maybe some tough stairs and tough bricks. I feel like this is what I'm thinking of for like. But if we do this, then it's going to cover that up and make it a bit pointless. So it's... On the other hand, I would know it's there, and that's really the only important thing. And it's good to know for other patterns, I think, but... Because yeah, you can then have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double chests just on display here. Same again here. I will need to put the flooring in. So I might dig this out first, then put the rest of the flooring in and go from there. Yes. But I don't think that looks too terrible. Where did I put the axe? There we go. Like so, you have it on the down level, that looks good. I put that away before I needed, well, I still needed it, of course I did. Typical me. Then having on here, there's still there's a bit of space at the top, but it still looks quite full. And it's just the right height without it looking too ridiculous. And the slab allows it to open without being blocked as it would if it was a full block. So I think I do like that. I think that's what I'm going to go with. But since we don't need to hide, or rather we don't need to see those, we can put that there and then replace that with just polished tuff, I think. It's not going to be visible to anybody else. And it's just a good placeholder until we get the rest in. So, huzzah. Let's get these. Oh. And then it's... Oh, not quite enough room. Food. Right, now this backpack has found a use. It can hold this in the meantime. So how are we doing on the... nothing I can see spawning in, which doesn't mean much. We want some granite, and we want our slabs. We want... No, we don't need the steps. We do need these. Which were... no, come back to that in a second. Granite running bond, granite crystal floor, granite flagstone. So I think we need one more that, and then we're going to cut each one. So it's granite crystal floor, granite flagstone, and then what was it? Flagstone, crystal floor, running bond. There we go. There, there, and there. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay. And then I think it's sleep time again. So we're going to grab there. That's as far as we're going with that. And then for the moment, we can put a temporary torch there. So running paths, crystal floor, flagstone, running paths. There we go. And then next is crystal, flagstone, running, crystal, flagstone, running. Then it's running, crystal, flagstone, running, crystal, flagstone. So that will go there. Flagstone. There we are. So that is the first set of floor put in for the expanded part. And now to dig it out. Oh. Alright, bear with me just a second. I have a quick message I need to deal with very quickly. So I'm just going to set myself, be right back. I will be right back. Hopefully it won't take too long to deal with. Thank you for waiting there. Sorry about that. I've been needed to take that message. But all sorted now. All dealt with. Hopefully won't need to interrupt this again tonight, but if I do, I do. Without sort of going into too much business, just some unfortunate RL stuff has come up that just needed dealing with, so. There we go. Let's knock this all in. There we go. And then we got lots of coal. We might grab that because we're always going to have a use for that. And it's probably gonna have been worth to just turn on the backpack for a little bit. While we do this. So grab that. Not quite the height I was hoping to go here, but we have plenty of regular stone to fill in the gap. So let's do that now. Because while we can expand it later, I don't want to expand it just yet. Especially because this is the starting base. It's a main HQ of sorts, but it's not going to be the big final... I hesitate to say mega base, because I don't really want to make a mega base. But I might want to make, like... I do plan, and this is written in my book of eventual plans for this stream world, is I do want to make a big old Pokemon-themed castle. But not at these coordinates. And it helps to have all these resources in advance, which is why this is a good place. This place is a good source of them. There we go. Over here, come out of the hole. Thank you. And then we'll put the light in the corner for now, and then just sweep through. Oh, we've got a row of earth up there, so I want to fill that in with stone. That might be a sign that we're very close to the underside of things, especially with So I need to consider this with care. But let's just pop a few more torches down. We can turn these away and turn that off. Let's put just a few lights along here. Just for safety. You don't want anything spawning when you're resting or doing things. Like absolute disaster. I feel like, no, I kind of like having this little lip slightly lower. And we could have a taller pillar if and as needed. But I do think actually I want to replace these blocks here, which I think means we want to grab our dirt. And put that there, put the stone here, and then do. And we won't go any higher. Then because we are coming through here, we'll do this bit first. Oh, I think we might have grabbed some blocks we didn't intend to, but alright, that's fine. We'll put them back in. And I think we want to grab our Silk Touch. There it is. Alright, so now we want to fill in the rest of this floor. So we are with the crystal. That means we want flagstone, granite, crystal, flagstone, crystal, flagstone, running. I think that's right. Is that the pattern? Yes, it is. Okay, flagstone. No, running is in the wrong place. We want the efficiency in that hand, I think. Daniel, you're in the right way. Kids, come over here, please. Thank you. And it's... Is that right? No, that is not right. That's right. Okay, there we go. Once again, you're in the way, Daniel. Stop that. Don't make me put you away, because I will. Stand over there. That's fine. There we go. And then... Is that right? Yeah. Do. Do, do, do. Do. Do, do. Do. Do, do, do. There we go. Right, that's looking very nice. I do like this floor pattern. So if we just go a quick look here. This is shaping up to be quite a nice bit of space. We theoretically got a bit of room this way if we wanted. Woohoo! Cheaty, cheaty, look down at the world. Look at all this lava pockets. And then again, over this way, good bit more space. Although we've run the risk of coming out the edge here, so that's what we need to watch out for. We don't want to be coming out, but we're probably going to be going a little bit more east, a bit more south, because we've got the room. And concentrating on that, so. Now we have for now finished with these. Not necessarily always finished with these. But I liked all of those. Let's put the granite away. Let's put the original granite in here. So next, we want to consider, like, where does the layout go from here? So I feel like we want to maybe dig this wall out and actually just replace it with blocks. In which case the palette becomes, do we want to make it this andesite palette? In which case, I'm going to need a lot more andesite. Although I'm thinking the andesite is just going to go for these sections, actually. So we'll do that now. Red andesite. Polished andesite. I'll grab some more in a second, I think. Grab the polished tuff. And that was, what type was it? It was vertical disordered. Yes. Yeah, vertical disordered, okay. There we are. Then we'll put a row of polished tuff at the bottom. Oh. Wrong level. And wrong. Wrong. There we go. So we dug that out. We want polished tuff. There we go. Yes, we got those two nooks. I do kind of like that. Oh, I've got to made things more difficult for myself as usual. Let's replace these. Oh. With there we go. Right, good. So I think we'll want more polished tuff and some chiseled tuff to go along the bottom. And we'll also do some pillars every so often to separate sort of like things into sections, maybe? I feel like that's a good idea. Might be completely wrong. It might be a terrible idea, but I think for now that's as good an idea as I'm going to get for the moment. There we go. And we'll put that one down here. Perfect. So we want tuff. And then we want chisel tuff, so I think we're going to need one more stack of tuff. There we go. And we're going to do this. Then probably have that column tuff and the checkered tuffs along the top. But for the minute, we're just going to focus on the bottom level, so that, and then Interesting. Is it nighttime again? Surely not. Huh. Alright, so run. Should be the halfway point, I believe. Is it? No, that's not. It's this one. There we are. So that's the halfway point, though I think we may change that in future. So I think maybe making it like... We won't immediately stop putting these across here because that's going to be in the way of here. Oh, it's raining. It's got 17. Let's think. So I want to have a little bit of room. A little bit of wiggle room. 1, 2, maybe this instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's not quite it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll do. And we can do the same again across the way. In the corner. So we've got those, and then we've got the polished tuff. What was that? Is that off one? Oh, no, it's off because of this. Fair enough. I think this can afford to be a little bit bigger, that's fine. So we've got a nice ring running around the edge. There's nothing wrong with that being slightly longer here. Maybe keep this a flat wall and then we can put all like the tools and everything sort of in a row up here. We can then put, instead of chests, we can put like furnaces here, smoker. Yeah, I like the idea of that. That fits in for that little sink there. Whereas this will be chests, and then more rows of chests down here. I think after this line here, then it can be more chests on this side, depending on what we want. Yes, I think that'll do nicely. These. Ooh. Is that a friendship thing? I think that might be a friendship thing. Yep, he's hit 160. I'm gonna hold out and just get his friendship a little higher. See what happens there. Let's see if having a nap. Can only sleep during thunderstorms. The rain has not subsided yet, so... Turn it back on. There we go. I'm liking this progress. Now, I think what we want is one of those. The chisel tough, and we want... Ooh. Actually, this could be fun. Let's just take a quick peek outside. Let's grab our food. Eat up. Now it's dark. Like, on the one hand, good, I like a good lightning storm. On the other hand, this is prime creeper time. I don't like creepers. Well, they're beaching themselves again. That seems to be a common occurrence on my bases. Is there any interesting mobs out? I'm not seeing any. That's a little bit of a shame, but that might also be because generally you want to try and clear these out often. Oh. Not quite sure what was going on there, but okay. If we move over here, a bit more wildlife. A bit more wildlife, a little less stuff built up. How dare you? There we are. I think we're going to not mess around, actually. We're going to go back inside. Deal with the spider over here. There we go. Okay. In we go. Let's get our sleep on. Just runs the risk of being a bit too dangerous. There we go. Right, did we pick up anything interesting then? Nope, just the sleeping bag. A couple of bones. I won't say no to that. I do think we might need to go upstairs and grab some more andesite. I don't think this is going to be enough. If we're going to need some polished stuff. Even though we don't want a lot of it, we do want some of it. I don't think it hurts to have some cracked tough blocks as well. So we'll keep that, the andesite there. Gonna want, put that there. Got more tough. More tough. It's probably worth it to go upstairs in a second. Alright, I will be right back again. I just need to grab a phone call. And of course, the person you're calling is not available. Please try again later. Well, maybe I will, and maybe I won't. We'll see. Ooh! I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't grab you. Not the best attack and special attack, but why not? We do already have one, and that's okay. You are... Yeah, you're fighting. You're both fighting, so... Let's see. Let's see about Metal Claw. Does that work? It missed! Because of course it did. They are low in level with you, so that could be good. Alright, Vacuum Wave. Oh, no, it did detect! That's not good. Oh, detect failed. Interesting. Let's see, does Metal Claw? No! Damn you all! What have you done? Oh dear. Well, I can't blame you for doing your job as a bodyguard, but oh. When you get to level 50, then we'll evolve you, I promise. Actually, we want to keep you out. Because we do want to just raise your... yeah, your friendship stat. I want it a little bit higher before we evolve you. Just for funsies. Alright, so we need a little bit more tough is what we were after. So I need to collect some of these a little bit, but not yet. Hello, Meowth. Alright, we're lacking a little in the tough department. I'd say this is one of my favourite of the newer themes, I think. I want to say this is one of the newer ones. But it's just so lovely. 1, 2, 3. Let's grab 4 just in case. Blast protection? Well, with the number of times I get blown up, that's probably not actually a bad thing to have on my armor. No, I didn't say died, just blown up. I am definitely aware of the EV protection squad deliberately targeting me with creepers, so... Let's close that door. And in we go, down here. Ah, there we go. We wanted these ones, so we want the chiseled tough brick. I'm going to do 2 stacks of that. I think that's all for now, because I don't think we're going to need quite that much. But it might be worth, for the heck of it. Yeah, just one more pile of that, so... Oh, got dirt up there. So I think we're going to put actual stone there. Just to fill that in. And we want this there, followed by that, followed by that, that, and a regular andesite in the middle. And so I'll probably need to get rid of this top row. wrong one. There we go. And then if we jump on here, we can reach this more easily. Nope. Theoretically more easily. There we are. Nope. Middle. Out of the way. Is that... Oh, no. Oh. Nope, that's wrong. Yeah, we don't need that, so... Oh. Regular stone. These go the next row along. There we go. And then it was staircase. Okay, I'd forgotten that. Grab these for a moment. There we go. Yes. Yes, I think I like that. Partially because that gives the impression of something supporting the roof. I suppose... Let's just grab this and see if doing a thing makes a difference. Oh, it won't... It's not doing it? Oh, it did. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh. There we go. Alright, I think I could probably add that onto there as well. I like that for this segment more than anything else. Oh, I know what I could do for... I should maybe make Pokeball patterns on here if I can. Although, given it's only 4 high, that probably wouldn't fit, actually. So never mind. But that could be something to do on this side, because they're a bit wider, but also shorter. I've defeated myself. No. Typical. Alright, let's see. Cobble, cobble, cobble. Oh, it's all dirt, of course it is. Where is the stone? Not enough stone. Let's grab that. That's going to be more than enough. No. Up there. Do, 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 do. There we are. Hmm. Yes. Yes, that'll do. Let's just see, are there any? And let's just compare and contrast an idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Make the end one brick. Oh, not what I intended. Yeah, you need a bit more friendship, Daniel. And this can break off sections. And then we can maybe put a pillar here. Because it is the higher wall. Actually, yeah. That, I think that works actually. Chisel tough. And then... I wonder if, can we change the walls at all? No. Okay. Doesn't like that. Only likes normal. Okay. That's a bit of a shame. And it's this regular tough. Alright, so there's no chance of that. Okay. It's a bit hopeful for nothing. Let's take a look at site. I need to think about what kind of pattern I want to put in here by changing the colours. I just feel like we could do something Pokemon-y with this. But it's... wall. Well, supposedly we've got a whole bunch of wall themes, but... mossy cobblestone, stone brick, diorite, andesite wall, deep slate, tough wall, polished tough, tough brick, brick walls, mud brick sandstone, prismarine, gypsum. Maybe gypsum could be white polished soapstone. Still looks kind of pink. White mud brick. Huh. It's got a whole bunch of... we've got tumblestones, but I don't have enough for anything other than the orange, and I don't think that would suit. So how do you make this? So it's mud brick wall, dye it white. Huh. And then add white to dye. Oh! Alright, arts and crafts mods, I see what you're doing. I'm gonna leave this in partially for now, because I actually think that's a good idea. Although maybe you could do like the bottom row. It's the brick wall. We'll leave the rest like that for now. That could be on the top. Because this would be a good dividing line for separating an area. We just need to fill in the wall here and the wall in the back. I think we want to do the same pillars here as well, so put those away. Same wall. There we go. And then maybe we can put like a staircase on this side as well. We could do a row of slabs. Maybe? Depends on what I do for the ceiling. I guess like this section could make good use of the checkered tuff, and maybe checkered tuff alternating with something else. I do think... Ooh. Is that too far? How many is this? 1, 2... No, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the pillar is 6. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pillar is 6. There we go. And leaves ourselves a bit of space to breathe on whether or not we want to expand out that way. I think, yes. Yes. And we could probably do one more row of that, but have in the middle like a lantern hanging rather than... well, not in a rush to find out, so it's fine. I think... Nope. So regular, dirt, 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 and there we go. We're making some good progress here. I really do kind of like this, but also it's just a bit too... makes it too dark an area, maybe? So just sort of... We've got plenty of peach juice, so we don't need to grab that. Yeah, that'll do. So we want to go in one, I guess? Hmm. There we go. Ooh, this could be good. Maybe? I'm not sure. That's irritating. It does leave a good place to hang the lantern, though. So let's keep going. not sure it succeeds at looking like it's definitely supporting the... Boo. Da, 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 da. Okay, no, I think I dig that. I'm wondering what to do about this section of the ceiling though, where this leads in. Maybe... just complete the look. Ooh, that does look better with that attached. Because then it looks like the... Yes. Okay, we'll put that there for now. So nothing unsavory spawns in. Nope, it's nighttime. What the world? Is that what I think it is? There's a pill bug on the lawn. Whirlipede. Where are you going? Come back here. There goes a hoot hoot. There's another munchlax. Hey! We'll take it. Now, let's check out the munchlax. We probably won't catch it, but I don't usually have too many of these. Oh, not the best, but I honestly don't know what the best stats are for this. I'd probably need to do a bit more research, but we'll add you to the collection. Hey! Critical catch. I'll take it. Alright, lads. We've made a lot of progress on the storage room, save for the actual storage being put in, but I am liking the progress. This feels good. We've got plenty of space to go up and down the rows. So one thing we could do is maybe colours with terracotta? I feel like terracotta on the wall, maybe to signify, like, is this wood? Is this plants? Is this food? Is this Pokemon stuff? Like, would that, or this is nether stuff? Would that work? Oh, never say no to Ninetales. Come back. Oh, ooh, not the worst. Not the best I've ever seen, but not the worst. Stay still, you silly thing. Critical catch again! Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid. I said that, and then... Oh. Where did he go? Oh, did I not look at him directly enough? Oh, I was hoping I'd aggro the... Oh well. Never mind. Okay. Alright, so we're making some good progress in here. I'm wondering... I kind of don't want to cover the top pillar there with like a support thing here. I feel like it makes sense on this pillar. But would I need it on this one? Maybe just on, like, between here? Let's put some temporary ones in the meantime. Kind of like the brick ones more, but we'll see. Then if we... Then we can do... Oh, wrong one. Yeah, this one's definitely wider than the others, but that's fine. Yeah, I still really like cutting these off as if they're bays. Alright, so let's just do a quick little fly through. Oh, that's a little fast. I wonder if there's a way to slow that down. But we've got a lot more built in here. We've got some nice pillars. Like maybe I'll switch a couple of these out for the smooth rather than the brick, but I kind of like the brick. The brick feels a little more deliberate for supports. We're going to need to make a lot more lanterns to dangle off things. Again, the side, like, I'm not sure what to put on the sides here. Maybe soapstone, because you can colour it in different colours. And then... Well, I don't have to decide right away, which is the nice thing. There we go. But it might be fun to do this. What? Oh, is he... This is suddenly really loud. No, that's fine. They're just obnoxious. Hariyama? Yes, I think, Ooh, this could be better if we did a staircase, I think. What have we got staircase-wise? Take one tough. And then we have tent, point, and that doesn't quite work for there, unless I do. Does that work? No. No, it's not gonna work. We're just gonna do this instead. Yeah. I think that works. Alright, I think that is enough for now. We're gonna start do just the last little bits where we can. Question being, of course, what do I want to fill things in with, which is tougher than it seems. Let's just pop a whole bunch of stuff in here. And then probably I don't really want to though. Alright, just checking something. What is going on with sounds? Couple more levels, Daniel. Not just yet. Plus, we haven't raised your friendship further. said I wanted to do more, but really, not really fond of some of the options I've put myself into place. Six, eight. Let's just do. Is it necessary? There we go. That looks a bit better. Yeah, I think honestly, the progress is good. I don't think I need to do much more else, and I'm sort of running a bit low on steam. So knowing what I want to add is kind of not happening, which is not the best, but it does happen sometimes. Let's just take this stone away. Put that upstairs. But I think for now, I'll need to think about, do I want to change the ceiling? And I think I do. But I think I want to make it a brighter colour, not a darker colour. But I need to see what I can convert into slabs. Oh, a lighter colour. Wood I don't think would work. Maybe something white or cream? I'm thinking different colours, like full brick, full block here, signifying maybe what's going to get tucked into here. The walls don't have to be super detailed because we're going to be filling the location with chests. Excuse me. But yeah, I think that's what we'll call it. So we're going to put this away. And then we'll figure out how far below the house this is in just a second. Let's put those there. F4. It goes directly down. So that's good. So what we could do... we've got the entrance there, but we could also do like a... something, maybe... Once we've gone to the nether... Even then... If it's here... Oh... It's directly under the entrance. Go figure. Alright, that's not necessarily bad positioning, but... Better, yeah, well, we'll think about it. Well, that is all for today. Thank you so much for keeping me company this evening. Apologies for the Twitch issues. I don't know if it actually came up that I was even streaming for some folks, but got there in the end. We got a good couple hours in this evening. Got some stuff done. Caught a new shiny! A new shiny! Who doesn't love that? I certainly do love that. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be some Steam demos afternoon. I'm going to do at least 3. Still just making a decision on which ones I want to play, but I've got a couple in mind that I know I definitely want to check out. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So, have yourself a lovely evening, and take care.